Thank you, Dr. Walsh. It sure is great to talk to people from around the world, parliamentarians who are concerned about their countries and the people they represent. And right now, I think they're concerned about the health of everybody, in particular because of the coronavirus epidemic that we face. So I want to thank Dr. Walsh and Dr. Jenkins and everybody for putting this together today. I think it's extremely important. The reason that I'm happy we're together is because there has been no central organization that really has been working to communicate to everybody simultaneously the problems that we face with a virus of this type. We're no longer in a situation in this world where one country may have a problem and it doesn't drift into another country. Because of the global situation that we're in, because of the new technologies, everybody faces the same problems very quickly if a virus like this gets out of hand. So what we have been talking about is putting together some kind of a resolution or organization that can communicate to the rest of the world very quickly, if a virus or an epidemic like this looks like it's going to start. And the coronavirus is the first one that we're talking about. Maybe others in the future. We've had, I think, in the past 10 years, maybe 3 or 4 different viruses that have started. And this one here is the one that's gotten out of hand to the degree that it has. So the whole purpose of this is to put our minds together, all of us, parliamentarians from around the world, on how to put together a resolution that we can get passed, if possible, through parliaments around the world, be introduced and passed into a law, if you speak, so that members of that parliament will know that they have the ability very quickly to get this message out to the International Association of Parliamentarians for Peace, and the rest of the world will know before it gets out of hand what the situation is. I'm anxious today to hear from all of you, and I'm sure Dr. Walsh and Dr. Jenkins are as well, all of us, Dr. Divanesia, we're all concerned about what your views are. We've heard from some parliaments in the past that it may be difficult for them to get the message out. And if that's the case, we want to try to figure out a way to get members of the parliament, if not the whole parliament, on board to get that message as quickly as possible to the rest of the world. If we do that, and of course we've had a problem with that with the coronavirus, and as a result, thousands of people have died, hundreds of thousands of people have been infected, and it has disrupted economies around the world. Here in the United States, we've had a very big disruption. I'm sure other countries are facing the kinds of economic destructions as well. So it's very important that we all get on board, try to get a resolution drawn up, and Dr. Jenkins is going to be mentioning what we've done so far. Try to draft a resolution that we can present to parliaments in every part of the world. Hopefully that members of parliament can get that introduced into their legislative branches, that it will be passed into law in their countries, and then there'll be a mechanism for that parliament to get the message out to the International Association of Parliamentarians as quickly as possible so we can head off another pandemic like we face right now. I believe this could be a great step in the right direction to make sure we don't have another horrible pandemic like this in the future. We may have viruses start in other countries, but if we all work together, we can head that off so it doesn't get out of the country into other countries and cause a worldwide epidemic. We now know, because of the quick way we could travel around the world through airplanes, through railway systems and everything, that something like this can spread very, very quickly. So I hope all of you, and I'm going to cut this off so we can get to questions earlier, I hope all of you around the world will figure out ways that you think this could be introduced into your parliaments. If you think of additional ways that our resolution can be expanded to do a better job, we really will appreciate that as well. But collectively, together, I think we can really head these sorts of things off and make the world a safer place, a healthier place in the future. And with that, Dr. Walsh, I'll cede the rest of my time to you.